East Jerusalem, with the Mount of Olives in the back, the mountain where Jesus will come back to. The Lion's Gate, also very important, because this is the gate through which the Israelis broke in the Six-Day War to retake the ancient city of Jerusalem. The war in 1967, which reunified this city again under Jewish authority and control. A tremendous prophetic milestone. Before he went to the cross, Jesus himself said that Jerusalem would be trampled over by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. This literally came into being in 1967 with the Six-Day War, when the Israelis took Jerusalem again and it became the unified capital of the Jewish people later on. It is also very important because of the messianic significance of what happened in 1967. According to prophets such as Zechariah, the conflict over this city will eventually lead to the redemption of the house of Israel and the return of the Messiah to earth. The third temple will be built on the most contested spot of real estate in the world, the Temple Mount. Here we see some soldiers running over this area on their way to the Wailing Wall. There has already been a vote in the Security Council of the United Nations, wherein the nations voted that Jerusalem is the illegitimate capital of the Jewish people. Zechariah 12 says that God is going to make Jerusalem a heavy stone of stumbling for all the peoples of the world, and that all the nations of the earth will be gathered against her in battle. I believe that this conflict will rage over the true authority over this city. Here we can see what is already happening in this conflict. How the evil of Islam wants to retake and repossess that what God legitimately gave to the Israelis in 1967 during that war in which various Arab countries attacked her to wipe her from the face of the earth. The Valley of Jehoshaphat, also called the Valley of Decision. The word Jehoshaphat means Jehovah judges, and it is in this valley, according to the book of Joel, that God will enter into judgment with the nations on account of what they had done to his people and to his land, that they had scattered his people among the nations and had divided up his land. Exactly what has been happening to the soil of Israel through the Oslo peace process. The many tombs waiting in anticipation for the Lord's return to this mountain. In Zechariah 14 it is written that his feet will stand on the mountain and that the Mount of Olives will be split from east to west, forming a great valley. The burial site of two significant end-time prophets on the Mount of Olives, Haggai and Malachi.